Noisy Pixel.
What's up, nerds, and welcome to another Noisy News Week for the week of October 17th, 2020. Here's where I fill you in on some notable news posted to noisypixel.net this past week. Before I get into the news, I'd just like to say that I'm currently playing Remothered Broken Porcelain, the sequel to that other Remothered game. It's to set the Halloween mood. 'Tis the season, as they say. Let me know what you're playing in the comments below and we can hash it out there. To start the news off, we have a bit of bad news. Recently, the state of titles such as Indivisible and Skullgirls from developer Lab Zero have kind of been up in the air. Well, publisher 505 Games have announced that those titles will not be receiving support from them moving forward, at least for Indivisible. Skullgirls, I don't think so. The developers of the game have all left after some workplace drama and some unhealthy ways to conduct a company. So they all left and disbanded and started that Future Friends, I think it's called, co-op developer thing. Anyway, the Switch version will be coming to physical next month and will have a update. But other than that, all the Kickstarter stuff that they had planned, not gonna happen. So yeah, that sucks to hear that people had to go through that from such a beloved developer such as Lab Zero. It just sucks to hear. Moving on, Square Enix made a surprise announcement by letting us know that they're bringing Love Live School Idol Festival after school activity Wai-Wai home meeting. Or is it Wai-Wai? I'm gonna say Wai-Wai. Anyway, the game's coming to PlayStation 4. This is an arcade game with all your favorite idols. You got your Muse, you got your Aqua, and you got your Saint Snow. Let me know your best girl in the comments below. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but Ruby is the right answer. And whoever chooses you, get out of here. Don't even. Moving on. Guilty Gear Strive revealed a Giovanna trailer. Whoo, what a character. And that's not all. They also announced that the game is coming to PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and PC on April 6th as a Deluxe and Ultimate Edition, and April 9th as a Standard Edition. The game will launch with 15 characters, and there's 2 more characters to be revealed in the coming months. But so hyped on this game. You should be too. It just looks so good. I'm glad they're taking the time to implement the feedback that we got from that demo, and it just looks stellar. So yes, I am very excited for this game. Continuing the bad news train, a recent article on Game Industry Biz has stated that Level 5 has halted all operations in North America. This comes after a string of layoffs at Level 5 Abbey, which is the name of their American branch. They did games such as that Lady Layton came out from them and some other ones. The reason why they're closing, you never brought Izuma 11 over here. See? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You don't do that, bad things happen. They released it in Europe. Anyway, I'm not too concerned over this because Level 5 Abbey didn't really do too much in the West with Level 5 IPs. We can probably expect the bigger Level 5 games to be published by people like Bandai Namco and Xseed maybe. We should hear more on that soon. Very sad for all the layoffs. I hope they all found spots within the industry. I've talked to a couple people there across the years, so good luck to you, and it's sad that this is happening. Sega announced that a new collaboration between their MMORPG Phantasy Star Online 2 and the Square Enix developed game Nier Automata is available now from October 14th to November 11th, and you can get some swords, you can get some 2Bs, you can get them all. Get the A2s, get them all. Get the swords, get the little androids. And the trailer's probably playing right now, so you can see all the stuff that you can get. Just get it all. But yeah, cool collaboration. Yeah, I don't have the time to play Phantasy Star Online 2, which sucks because I wish it came out like 7 years ago when I did have the time, and now it's just, I just watch people play it. Idea Factory International announced that Azure Lane Crosswave will be headed to Nintendo Switch in February 2021. This will have 2 DLC characters on the cartridge or in the package, whatever, and it would also have an improved photo mode where you can pick up to 6 characters instead of 3, pose them, and you have a little more control over the camera. which was very lacking in the PS4 version, but can't win them all. Koei Tecmo announced that the Gus-developed adventure RPG Atelier Ryza 2 Lost Legends in the Secret Fairy will launch on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam on January 26th, 2021, boys. Get it together. There's a limited edition at the NIS America store right now. I looked at it. It's kind of ugly. Oh, I'll make sure to put an image right here. I don't know. It looks as if they looked at all this merchandise that they had left over from like Atelier Ryza games, and they're like, crap, we have all like this just random merch. What are we gonna do with it? Let's just throw it into a limited edition. Big misstep, like not including in one of those little acrylic like figures. You gotta have one of those if you're gonna launch a limited edition of this type of game. Maybe a crystal. I know they do crystals in Japan. Big ass art book. Oh, come on, throw an art book in there. I'll drop $100 for that. Might even drop a $200 if you put a figure in there. But we'll never know because we get this weird shaped box with like this green trim. What are you thinking? But I digress. Square Enix announced that their rhythm-based action game Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory has a demo now on PS4, Switch, and PC. Go play it after you're done watching this. Rocket Panda Games announced that their first game will be, drumroll, Phantom Breaker Omnia. This is an updated version of Phantom Breaker Extra, which released in the West in 2013 from developer Mages, and they plan to release the game on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam in 2021. The game will have all the original actors along with 2 new characters, and it'll have dual audio. So there you go, more Phantom Breaker. This is a really cute game. And there's 1v1 combat in there. We have a few delays and I just decided to put them all into one area because it's always so sad. Developer Thomas Happ Games announced that Axiom Verge 2 would be delayed into 2021. This is after he announced that it was coming in fall 2020, but with coronavirus and all that jazz, that stuff, yeah, what do you expect? Poor guy. He's just trying to raise a kid and have a happy family, and we're like, give us Axiom Verge 2. But take all the time you need, sir. We love your games. Modus Games announced that the Dreams Incorporated adventure RPG Chris Tells will be delayed from its November 17th release date to 2021 across all platforms, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and Steam. And there's a PS5 and Xbox Series X release as well. Everything's up in the air. It sucks, but they needed more time to put their vision into the game, and it looks beautiful, so it's worth the wait, if you ask me. But the biggest and saddest announcement came from Bandai Namco, who let us know that the strategy RPG Digimon Survive has been moved out of 2021 and will launch now on PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC in 2021. I've been holding out for this game for a while. I knew they weren't talking about it, so I was like, this is gonna be bad. You know, it's worth the wait for a Digimon game, and I'm really excited about this one. So, take all the time you need. On to visual novel news. Neko Nyan announced that the Sprite-developed visual novel Awakana Extra One will launch on PC on November 6th. This is a continuation of the Awakana story. However, the story focuses on Mashiro, and everyone loves her. So yeah, more side content is always good, and I think this is like more of a fan disc. I'm hoping that the next one comes out too, so more on that soon. Mizuki has launched a Kickstarter to fund their first visual novel, Girls? It says exclamation mark, question mark. I didn't just do that. Anyway, the game is in development for PC and will release on May 20th, 2020. The campaign is asking for $50,000 to fund the project. So good luck to you on your first game asking for 50 G's right out the gate. This is an damn it, I should have asked Jacob how to say this word before. Autokonoko, which means they're boys. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Moving on, XD Network announced that they will publish the Hong Cha developed visual novel Far Away on PC via Steam in the West at an unannounced date. This has themes of corruption, gangsters, and politics. You take on the role of this girl named like Nanette, and you make a lot of choices that change the state of the kind of city. Really excited about it, and the art looks really good. It's from artists that work on other visual novels I can't think of right now. My brain is like going so fast. You know what? I'll just look it up. I'll just look it up for you. We have all the time in the world. Ah, they are from Arknights, Girls Frontline, and Toho Project. There you go. See? You don't have to go anywhere. You got me. Lastly, but certainly not leastly, Winking Corp has launched a trailer for the release of the Rising Wind Tech developed puzzle adventure visual novel, Dream. It's on Switch and Steam, and it's available now. And I don't know what the hell this game is, but it looks cool. So I thought I'd share it. And no one's talking about it. And yeah. On to previews. Zhuan Wan Sword 7, Selene Apoptosis, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Reviews on the site, we got Genshin Impact, Living in the Ending World, Torchlight 3, I Am Dead, Onichambara Origin, Crown Trick, Ring of Pain, and Aquanox Deep Descent. And guys, that's it. That's the news. I hope you had a wonderful week. I hope you have a wonderful next week. Let me know if there's anything on your mind, and thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.